everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do the musical panning finale. This is a project pan that was created by Mari, and I have her channel linked down below, although she did stop posting. But she created this project pan all to do with music from the different decades. There's 3 different songs for each decade, starting in the 1940s all the way up into the 2020s. And she said that we could add in our own songs, so I started to do that a few months ago, and I've been working on 4 items. I did not do a November update, so you'll see a little bit more progress than normal, but otherwise there are a few that I have neglected quite a bit. I was quite sick in November, so it just made sense that some items weren't going to be used over some other ones. But yeah, this is my finale. I have been pretty vocal about the fact that I've realized this year that I don't enjoy prompt-based project pans, so I don't think I'm going to do any more in the new year. But I stuck it out for this one. I did the whole year, and you know, I'm somewhat proud of that, to be honest. And I've managed to finish out some items too along the way, or get progress, and I actually have an empty to show today, which is really, really exciting because this one I've been working on all year long, so I'm so happy about it. All right, let's start with that empty because I just want to talk about it. I have finished my Technique primer oil. This is a rose primer oil. I've actually really enjoyed it. I was a little bit worried about using an oil-based primer because I have oily to combination skin. However, it's been really lovely, a joy to use. The scent's been really nice. I've always said I don't like rose scented items, but I honestly don't mind this. So this was for the prompt from the decade 1940s, and it was Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland, and it is a colorful item. It's not super colorful, but it was sort of rosy, had a hint of pink, so I thought, okay, well, there's some color to it, so I'll pick this item. And also I just wanted to work on the primer because this year I've been trying to get through my primers. But yeah, it is completely done. I have all the markings there. So between the last update I would have done in October, the beginning of October, so between October to November when I didn't do an update, I did use this primer 9 times. I used it quite a lot. I was using quite a drying foundation at the time, so it just made sense for me to use it so much, because in the summer I didn't stop using this obviously because I still had it in the project, but I definitely didn't use it as much. And then during the winter months, fall winter months, my skin tends to get a little bit more dry, not dry, but just a little bit more dry. Or less oily, and so this was just great to use, and I had to use it with that foundation. But then since then, so that would have been like the November update, I used it 9 times, and then since then I've used it another 6 times. So I've definitely been using it 6 times, and then it was done. Very happy with it. I wouldn't be opposed to using another primer that is more oil-based, to be honest, in the future. This was honestly really lovely. I wouldn't mind having it again, but it did take a whole year to finish, so I don't know. I'm not gonna go out and buy it again because I have a lot of primers to get through. Again, I keep saying that. I want to get to a point where I only have like 3 to 4 primers. That would be ideal, but I did buy a bunch in September, and I'm just like at the point where I'm like, oh, enough, Gabby, please just stop. All right, moving on. Let's see, what else have we got? I've been working on a highlighter. So this was Depotted. This is from my Bum Bum from Deli Plus highlighter. It is a cream highlighter, and I put it in my Electric Mood cream palette because obviously I have other creams in here. Let me just cover that one up. So that's what it's looking like now. I don't think it looks too different, to be honest. So between October to November update, I only used it twice. So that, you know, that would have been the update that I should have given you in November. And then since then, I've only used it once. I've used it a total of 3 times in the last 2 months, which is not a lot. But I do want to roll this into a project next year and finish it. So it's still on my radar. I still want to finish it. I don't want to just give up completely because I did do quite a big dent, and I had a really nice pan in the previous compact. This is when I put it in here. Obviously the pan disappeared, and I realized, oh my gosh, I have so much product left. All right, moving on, we have the perfume. Oh, I didn't say what the prompt was for this. I'm just whizzing through this. So this is from the 1970s, and it is September, Earth, Wind, and Fire, an item that makes you feel good. And it does make me feel good because I really think it looks pretty on the skin, so that's why I picked that item. All right, moving on now officially. I picked this one. This is from the 2010s, and I picked a perfume, and the song that I chose was Ocean featuring Khalid, by Martin Garrix, and it is a blue item, or like ocean themed, or like sea themed item, whatever. I picked this. I wanted to use this, so I tried to make the theme match the product, but this is the Escada Turquoise Summer perfume, and I've had it for so long that the smell it's just not as nice as it used to smell. And I think when I rolled it in, I was about up here, just underneath where the writing is, so it actually has gone down, even though I've been marking it and I've been saying I haven't been using this. I did want to get to the second butterfly, which I am just above, so I still haven't reached the second butterfly, which is a shame. I'm not going to be tracking this in a project pan anymore, but I will continue to try and finish it up, because I do want to have it appear in my empties at some point in the future. So I'm not going to officially put it in anywhere, but I am still going to work it with it, and I usually just spray it around the room. I don't like to spray it on my body anymore. But let's talk about how many times I've used this. So since the October update, so October to November, I used this 5 times, and then between November and now, I've used it 3 times. So not a huge amount. I definitely slowed down this last month. But yeah, as I said, you know, it's just not very interesting for me to work on perfume. It's just I have quite a lot of older perfumes that I would like to get through. So I'm trying to roll them into projects, but I think I just failed to do any progress with it, like actual significant progress, because it just doesn't interest me when it comes to project pans talking about perfume. It's the same thing with nail polish. I tried to do it with nail polish and I just didn't have any interest in it. But I'm happy that it's gone down, and hopefully eventually, maybe 6-7 months, it'll be an empty, or sooner. I'm hoping sooner, but I'm just, you know, I'll have it on my radar. I'll try to use it when I can remember to use it, and I'm hoping that will be an empty one day. Okay, and then last but not least is a ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. This one's been floating around different projects for the last couple of years. I have been working on it for 2 years now, and I created my own prompt for this one as well. So the prompt is from the 2020s, and specifically the year 2020, because this song came out in 2020, and it's called Everything Sucks by Vault Boy, and it's just talking about the fact that everything sucks. It was pretty good timing to come out with a song like that. And so the prompt is an item that you bought in 2020. So I bought this item. This is Manifest That from ColourPop. And yeah, I've been working on it for a good 2 years now. I hit pan on it literally the first year I had it, like actually less than a year that I had it, I hit pan on it. But since then, obviously, it's been pretty hard to finish up. I do think it looks different from the last time you saw it, which is really exciting. There's a lot more empty space in the middle, and I think maybe some of this is gone as well, because there's only a little bit down here and most of it is up there. But yeah, so let me talk about what I have done. So between October to November, I used it 3 times, not a lot, and then from November to now, I used it again 3 times. It's only 6 times in the last 2 months, but I feel like there's been a lot of progress, so I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting to track how many times I use it, because I do feel like I've been using it more than that, but I don't know what's been going on. It is a little crumbly, so I've lost, when I use it, I do lose a tiny bit of product sometimes. I do pick it up with a brush. I don't like using it with my fingers. I don't think it transfers very nicely on the skin that way. So I do tend to use a brush, and I think I can blend it better that way as well. It's not as harsh on the skin because it's pretty blinding. I mean, it is beautiful, but I don't know, my fear is it's a super shock. So there's a lot of cream to it, and I just want to finish it before it goes bad. And I've been saying that for a year now, and it's been a whole year's gone by and I still have yet to finish this. So this will be rolling into a project at some point in 2023. I'm not sure which one. I haven't decided all of the projects I'm going to do yet next year, but I have to decide pretty soon because that's coming up. But anyway, I'm very happy with the progress. I'm happy that I have gotten as much use as I wanted out of it for now. And yeah, next steps is finishing it really. But yeah, so that is my update for the musical panning. Super happy that I have an empty to share, especially a primer empty. That's kind of all I wanted from this project, to be honest. And I have nothing else to say, so thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.